The Life and Struggles of Andrew Carnegie, From Poverty to Philanthropy, Humble Beginnings in Scotland. Andrew Carnegie was born on November 25, 1835, in Dunfermline, Scotland, into a family of weavers. His father, William Carnegie, was a skilled handloom weaver, but the advent of mechanized weaving plunged the family into poverty. His mother, Margaret, worked tirelessly to support the family by mending shoes and selling groceries. Despite their hardships, Andrew's parents instilled in him the values of hard work, thrift, and education. When Andrew was 13, economic conditions in Scotland worsened, and the Carnegie family decided to emigrate to the United States in search of a better life. They settled in Allegheny, Pennsylvania, in 1848, with little more than the clothes on their backs. Starting at the bottom, in America, Andrew took his first job as a bobbin boy in a cotton factory, earning $1.20 per week. The work was grueling, and the conditions were harsh, but Andrew was determined to help his family. He soon moved on to work as a messenger boy for a telegraph company. Despite his long hours, he spent his evenings reading books borrowed from a local library open to working boys by Colonel James Anderson. This access to books fueled his self-education and broadened his horizons, climbing the ladder. Andrew's big break came when he learned to operate a telegraph machine. His skill and diligence caught the attention of Thomas A. Scott, a superintendent at the Pennsylvania Railroad. Scott hired Andrew as his personal assistant, a role that introduced him to the world of business and management. Carnegie quickly absorbed everything he could about the railroad industry, finance, and operations. Scott became a mentor to Andrew, teaching him about investments and the importance of seizing opportunities. When Scott encouraged him to invest $500 in the Adams Express Company, Carnegie borrowed the money from a bank. The investment paid off handsomely, marking the beginning of his journey as an entrepreneur, venturing into the steel industry. After years of working in the railroad industry, Carnegie realized that steel would be the backbone of America's industrial future. In 1873, he founded the Carnegie Steel Company, leveraging the Bessemer process to produce steel more efficiently and at a lower cost. Despite facing economic downturns and fierce competition, Carnegie's relentless focus on innovation and cost-cutting helped his company thrive. He reinvested his profits into expanding his business, acquiring mines, railroads, and shipping lines to create a vertically integrated operation. This allowed him to control every aspect of steel production, from raw materials to distribution, giving him a significant edge over competitors. The ruthless businessman Carnegie's rise to the top wasn't without controversy. He was known for his aggressive tactics to outmaneuver rivals and his relentless pursuit of efficiency, often at the expense of his workers. The Homestead Strike of 1892, a violent labor dispute at one of his steel plants, tarnished his reputation. The strike resulted in deaths and highlighted the harsh conditions faced by industrial workers. While Carnegie claimed to support workers' rights, his actions during the strike revealed the complexities of his character, a man torn between his ideals and his desire for business success. The sale of Carnegie Steel. In 1901, at the height of his success, Carnegie decided to sell his steel empire to J.P. Morgan for $480 million, equivalent to over $15 billion today. The deal made Carnegie one of the richest men in the world. Morgan merged Carnegie Steel into U.S. Steel, the first billion-dollar corporation in history. The philanthropic vision. After selling his business, Carnegie devoted the rest of his life to philanthropy, believing in the concept of the gospel of wealth. He argued that the rich had a moral obligation to distribute their wealth for the greater good of society. True to his word, Carnegie donated over $350 million, about 90% of his fortune, to causes such as education, libraries, and scientific research. He funded the establishment of over 2,500 public libraries worldwide, built Carnegie Hall in New York City, and supported universities and cultural institutions. His legacy includes the Carnegie Foundation, Carnegie Mellon University, and countless other initiatives. Legacy and lessons. Andrew Carnegie passed away on August 11, 1919, leaving behind a complex legacy. He was both a ruthless businessman and a visionary philanthropist, embodying the contradictions of the Gilded Age. His life story is a testament to the power of ambition, hard work, and the belief in giving back to society. Carnegie's journey from a poor immigrant to one of the wealthiest and most influential figures of his time continues to inspire generations, reminding us that with determination and vision, even the humblest beginnings can lead to greatness.